All right, so it's 2023 and I thought I might as well give you an update on my Chameleon project. So in 2017, I decided to do a project to find and film all 19 different species of chameleons in South Africa. And it's been a lot of fun, not only to actually find them, but to grow as a photographer and a filmmaker. So one of the main aims for the project was actually to sort of get a format where I can apply myself in different disciplines of photography and wildlife filmmaking. I think the beauty of having a project is that you can try something, see if it works, and improve with it the next time. And I feel this project approach really helped me to better myself. And I think it's been very satisfying to see how much I sucked in the beginning and to where I am now. And I think this really just motivates me to keep on going and try a lot more different things, you know, and I think that's what it's all about. It's fun, but it's also about learning and actually getting better at it. One of the other reasons why I did the Chameleon project was to create opportunities for myself to work in the wildlife filming industry. One of these opportunities that came was in 2018 when I worked on a short wildlife documentary film for the Nature Environment Wildlife Film Festival. That was in 2018. The film was called Saving Dragons, and it was about the illegal trade in reptiles, specifically the sun gazer. So the sun gazer is this big dragon-like lizard, and it's very highly sought after in the pet trade. So these animals can't reproduce in captivity. So what people do is they actually launder these animals.
So as with money laundering, when you launder something, you hide the source of where you derive the money, or in this particular instance, the reptiles. So with reptile laundering, what happens is that people masquerade as captive breeders of reptiles, when in fact they're actually poaching reptiles and selling them into the pet trade.
So this was an amazing experience, not only to work with an amazing animal like the sun gazer, but also to actually give back and contribute something to the conservation and preservation of this endangered species. So one of the biggest challenges with the Chameleon project was always the ethics around it. So like with the sun gazer, the chameleons actually do get poached in the wild to sell in the pet trade. Which is a real pity, and the biggest challenge for me was to actually show how rare and vulnerable some of these tiny chameleons are without creating a bigger demand for them. So I decided to rather focus on showing these chameleons in the beauty of their natural environment, to sort of create this feeling of awe and appreciation for it, instead of making the videos about the journey of how I found them, where I found them, as the plan was originally, just to preserve the species. So I've made a number of these short chameleon films, and although it's a format that I really like, I do feel that it became a little bit too much repetitive. And I think that's one of the reasons why the Chameleon project slowed down a little bit. The other obvious reason was the COVID pandemic that just derailed absolutely everything. But in 2021, our lives got turned upside down with the news that we were expecting a little baby girl. And Ellie came into our lives, and the past year with her was absolutely fantastic. She's already seen 3 different species of chameleons, and I'm pretty sure she'll see some more in the coming years. But that definitely did slow down things a little bit more. So since 2017, I found 17 out of the 19 different species of chameleons in South Africa. But in 2022, they actually described 3 new species of dwarf chameleons, which takes the total to 22. So now I'm 5 chameleons short. But I'm actually very, very excited about this. It's not only a great opportunity to find and film them again, but obviously it's great for conservation. It's in order to protect the stuff, we actually need to know they exist. So it's fantastic for conservation. And then, like I say, I'm really excited to continue this journey. I'm not exactly sure when I'll be able to do this, but it's something I really want to do, so I'll definitely make time for it. And yeah, I think I'm looking forward to experiment with a little bit more longer formats with the Chameleon films. And I've got a few ideas, not exactly sure how they're going to pan out, but I guess that's actually part of it, is figuring it out as we go along the way. So happy 2023, and let's go find some chameleons.
Follow me on YouTube, Instagram and Facebook for more chameleons and wildlife.